wear, but they all have to, before I go to bed.
Yeah.
And this is a weird thing. I never told anyone this. The one thing I need to do before I do a set as a comedian is I need to have all my teeth cleared out with a toothpick. I need to have all... it's a weird thing.
You don't use floss?
And whatever it is.
Gotcha. Yeah.
No, actually, I did a gig in Tempe, Arizona, and right before I went on, I had something I couldn't get out.
That, yeah.
We sent the doorman to CVS to buy me floss.
You got to use floss.
Yeah, Mark Fry. He moved to L.A.
Yeah.
All right, anyway.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
Slippers.
Oh, slippers, socks. Oh, I have to pull... This is before I go to bed and before I do a set. I have to have whatever socks are on, no matter what length, they have to be pulled as high as possible.
Oh.
Before I go on as a comedian,
Yeah.
I have to do it.
Yeah.
I never miss both feet.
Right.
Or both legs.
Yeah.
And then when I go to bed, and when I was married to Fran, I would adjust my scrotum. I pull up the underwear. I do the socks. And she would yell, "Stop rustling. You're rustling.
Yeah.
You're a rustler."
Yeah.
But I had,
Yeah, you have little superstitions or just little idiosyncrasies.
I have to de-ball my gooch if you want the detail. You don't need it, though.
So up at the farm, I have like a pair of slippers, and it's great because it's like cold winters.
I can imagine.
And you get on the wood floor, and you're like, so then you wear socks, but then sometimes they're slippery, and then we got the socks that have the grip at the bottom.
Right.
Like Gorilla Grip.
Cycle Ward socks.
Yeah, so you're like gripping, but then that's kind of like not fun either. And then sometimes they get too hot, and you're like, then you got to pull the socks off. But up there, I have slippers, and it's called deer foam. And it's so comfortable and cozy. And I don't know why I never thought to have them here in LA. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself and get a pair of slippers.
Nice.
And 2 days ago, I Googled where I could find these slippers. I found a place. Well, number one, to get my size and what I want, they were like 30 miles away, 40 miles away.
Thank you.
I could have went to Hollywood, but I'm like, it's a weird Target. That's a location I really don't want to go there.
Yeah.
But so I said, let me just shoot the dice and I'll just try this other place. And I went out to the Empire Center in Burbank.
Right, I know where it is.
Yeah, and so I said, I'm going to park, and because there's 4 different places I could try it. So the first place I went to Target. They had the slippers, but they were like 3 sizes too big, and I'm like, is it worth it? And so I actually tried it on, even with the socks. I'm like, it's way too big. I'm going to be flopping around like clown shoes, right?
Yeah.
So I went to the next place, Marshalls. I hadn't been to a Marshalls in a while, and dude, it was crowded and packed.
Wow.
And
I don't ever go to retail stores.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Why?
I go to garage sales.
Oh, it's true.
I legitimately buy clothes. This shirt I bought at a garage sale.
It looks nice.
And now watch this.
How much was it?
It was $1. Thank you. But watch this. I bought it from a gay guy, and I didn't wash it. I'm such a huge garage. I buy the clothes and put them right on. So now it smells like this guy, and I kind of like it.
How do you know he was a...
Well, it was 2 guys that were getting divorced. They were yelling at each other.
Oh, wow.
At the garage sale.
Oh, it's funny.
So, now ready for this?
Yeah.
I can't quit you. You know where that's from?
Brokeback Mountain?
Yeah, he broke it.
All right. So
I buy clothes at garage sales.
So I went to the first place, too crowded. They didn't have it. They had something similar, but I'm like, it's not good enough. And by the way, the slippers that I want are they're about $40.
Okay.
So then I went to the second place or third place. It was called Nordstrom Rack. Now in my act, I did the whole thing about basic, and I just thought Nordstrom Rack was like, you think it's fancy to go to Nordstrom, but when you walk in there, it looked like Ross, dude. It didn't look like a fancy place at all. Nordstrom Rack has the word Nordstrom, but the clientele in there, I mean, it's dude, they got to use a code to use a bathroom. I mean, it was like
it's Tijuana.
It was Tijuana, and yes, it was North Tijuana. Yeah,
that's funny.
But also, Saigon, Tijuana, Little Armenia. I mean, the whole thing, right?
We live in Ellis Island.
Dude, I don't know where we live, but there's even the people that work there, some of them had gloves on and the mask, but they had it underneath their chin.
Well, watch this. Here's a weird thing. Yeah. I listen to heavy metal all day long.
Yeah.
And I just go to YouTube. I don't know how to do Spotify. I don't know how to do Pandora. I go one song at a time on YouTube.
Yeah.
And in between, the commercials are in Spanish.
Oh, wow. You got on some algorithm.
I don't know. I know it's because my zip code.
Wow.
I have a tamale lady.
Tamales! So,
I have sometimes animals screeching out in the afternoon that I don't know what they are. I don't know if it's I lost the sale. Yeah. I had people looking at a table in the driveway, like a big $800 table.
Wow.
And the woman said, "I have to leave. I can't take this now." Oh. And it wasn't a dog.
Yeah.
It wasn't a chicken.
It was like a chupacabra.
It was your mom.
It was my mom. Tamales. So anyways, I will say there was a pair of slippers that had like the deer foam, and they were a chestnut color, kind of like this table, and it looked beautiful. I'm like, now this is something I could picture myself like slipping my feet into, drinking coffee, writing great jokes in the morning, editing some videos, putting podcasts out there. You know, you have this whole thing that you picture yourself, right?
You give all the power away to the slippers.
Yes, I was thinking about it, man. I wasn't going to let them slip away.
Ooh.
Anyways, but I looked at the price, and it was not $40; it was $80. And I said,
"Then you're going to get yelled at by the wife."
Yeah, and I was like, "Hey, honey, look at," I was like, "It's not worth it." You know what I mean? Like, why would I spend? You know what I mean? Like, no. So I kept going. The